Hi there, Gemini. This is your reading with me for April 2021. We're going to look into your side of things, your counterpart side of things, whether this person is a twin flame or a soulmate, and we're also going to look into the outcome. So it can really resonate with a lot of different connections. That's how I feel, which is why I've sort of combined the twin flame and soulmate readings. I just feel like it goes well, and I feel like it just blends well. I have a good feeling about it, which is why I've implemented it. So yeah, we will begin. We'll see what's coming through. I have your cards here. Also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, those are also down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention items, did I just mention that? Oh yeah. Yeah, so free reading giveaway, private paid readings, and then the intention items that I hand make are on my Etsy store. So there are intention manifesting items such as handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards are under your pillow, your wallet, or your purse. Check out the review section to see how other people have seen results with these items. You can also check out the face masks, there's crystals, divination charms, coins, pendulums, cloth spells, etc. Link is down below. There we go, got that. I got that okay. And yes, from me to you. Okay, so let's have a look, Gemini, what's happening on your side. This is the Black Light Tarot deck. I know I get loads of questions on which cards I'm using, so it just helps you to know. Oh, I have the sniffles. Okay, let's see, Gemini. Got the moon. Take this scrunchie off. Okay, so you have the moon here, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so those are your cards right here. What I think is really interesting and very interesting is that you feel content, especially in the later part of April. More so, I would say, the last week of April, there's a content energy. I feel that overall in April, some of you may have just felt really agitated, really overwhelmed, very all over the place. There was also a transit that happened, I believe, when Aquarius went into the moon. I think it was the new moon. But I need to recheck that. And that was actually very intense for a lot of people because it triggered a lot of healing. It triggered a lot of emotions from just nowhere to come and to sort of flood your soul. And I feel like a lot of you might have just got really agitated during that time. And so the moon here definitely shows you could have felt a little bit all over the place, especially in the first 3 weeks of April. The last week seems to be much more balanced. You sort of end the month on a bigger high, and you end the month on in much more calmness, much more prosperity in that sense and in that regard. And that's something that's coming through, especially with the King of Pentacles. There's a really powerful energy that is tied to that. And then we also have here the Two of Cups, which is also very, very important, very significant. The Two of Cups also does show that you are feeling so connected to this person. You feel like this person is someone that you were just meant to have known, meant to be around. And the Nine of Wands, thinking a lot about them, but also holding on to your own energy. So it's not like you're giving them all your power. Even when you think about them, you're like, you know what, yeah, this happened. They treated me like this. You do some contemplating and some reflecting and thinking, but you're also holding on to your own power, and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, what's meant for me is not just going to randomly disappear. What's meant for me, there must be a higher power out there trying to look out for me. There must be a reason this is happening in my life. There must be a lesson. It must be a blessing. You know, it must be something. So I feel like you're actually backing yourself up as well, if not more. And that's really what's helping you all the way around, is that you're really taking care of yourself. And I think that's beautiful. Let's have a look at your counterpart. I know that this is what most people want to actually look at, but I have to start with you, right? We have to start with you. Okay, so on their side, okay, one more. I always do a 12 card spread. We just got more cards for you. So we've got the Four of Swords, Temperance. I am an upright reader, I thought I'd just mention that. And I'm not placing them in any specific order necessarily because they're all going to be red. you know, they're all going to be red. I'm not doing like a storytelling here either, which is why I'm not so fussed about the order of them. Okay, so on their side you've got the Four of Swords, which shows that they are feeling a sense of peace. Sense of peace, especially with Temperance next to it. That's about peace as well. It's that energy of sort of things flowing and then finding a lot more peace within themselves. You know, the Temperance energy is also about things coming together in their mind. So if they were running away from this connection, all of a sudden they're stopping and thinking about things. They're starting to digest, analyze, and understand just what you truly brought to the table, starting to recognize just how much you did for this person, starting to also recognize and realize just, you know, the energy that you bring forward. That's really very, very powerful. Even the High Priestess here shows this with that eye, you know, on top, the third eye being activated. This sense of them doing so much more understanding, being awakened, right? Awakened to things that you did for them that they were running away from. They can't run away from these things. They're definitely having this period of realizations, awakenings, understanding. Yeah, that's huge. And I think part of this is also because you're putting yourself first, you're taking care of yourself, you're really just self-focused so much on you that it's making them be triggered to actually think a lot more about you as well, because that happens with spiritual connections. When you're giving them so much of your energy, they don't really do much, right? They don't really do much, but the minute you pull away and you kind of do more of you, right, and focus more on you, I'm not saying don't think about them, because it's okay to think about them. It's just how you think about them and then how you think of yourself. The more you put yourself first, the more it triggers them. See, they're awakening. Much more peace, much more harmony to realize things, to understand things. And the Two of Wands, they're starting to really look the opposite direction and starting to see what you put out there in the world. They're starting to realize everything you've done. They're starting to compare you to other people, but in a good sense, where I would say that they're starting to realize that really nobody compares to you. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then for the outcome here, Gemini, you've got the Six of Pentacles. See? Comparisons. Comparisons are happening, but in a really good sense. This is a strong card. This is a really important card. That's a very important card. It's gonna be in the thumbnail. I guarantee it. That card for the outcome just goes to show much more balanced thinking from their side. They're not running over any thoughts that they have in regards to you. They are picking them up. They're comparing you to others, but in a way where they're realizing that there is no comparison. You're in a league of your own. This Knight of Pentacles, right? This shows here that they can come forward towards you, but they're also doing a lot of slow thinking, and that is really helping them to digest everything that's happened between the two of you. That's really important, that Knight of Pentacles. See, the difference here is that you feel like a king, they feel like a knight. They're getting there, right? So you're much more mature. I feel like you're an older soul, where basically you have had more incarnations, you've had more past lives, you have much more awareness, much more understanding than they do and that they have had. And so that can feel frustrating for you, but you know, it's one of those things. You're an older soul, they're a younger soul. You got the Emperor here as well, see, taking action. I feel like they might do something here. And also, you know, the Emperor energy is also Aries energy, so that's pretty strong in April. But again, this is also you taking action towards yourself, putting yourself first. We've got the Magician, ruled by Mercury. Now, Mercury also rules Gemini. So keep that in mind, right? There's a really strong energy here of them really wanting to communicate with you, wanting to make something happen for sure. And the Hangman is their awakening, right? They're awakening where they're thinking about you, they're wondering what they can do, and that's quite important as well. Whoa, okay. I mean, Gemini. Oh, no one compares to you. That's just what I want to say here. No one compares to you. And that is what you need to know here for April. In their mind, nobody compares to you. that's it. So Gemini, this is your reading. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on Etsy. And definitely do take care everyone as well. And yes, if you do subscribe, please click on the little grey bell next to the subscribe button so that you're notified every time I post a video. You're not going to get like spammed like crazy or anything. It's just that my videos will go into your subscription box. That's the only thing. So yeah, take care everyone and stay safe. Bye.